Ambazonians and my dear country people them, una good evening. On behalf of my family and the interim government of Ambazonia, I would like to wish una all a happy and prosperous 2018. We did thank God say it don't make we foresee another new year again. We thank you for all the good things them where we don't see them, and even for the bad one them too. Because it talk for a book say, all things the work are fine for people where them like ye. It be we cornerstone for all time and for all situation them. It be we cornerstone yesterday, today and tomorrow, and we thank you for today. This one is some special moment for me. A special moment because as we new year they come, it been a big thinking time. We did look back for the year where it passed and we did look for before for the new one. As we did look back for 2017 concerning the struggle for restoration for our independence, it finds say make we answer some important questions then. Now how we do first reach for here? Wetin the interim government did do for make the independence for Ambazonia make it come true? Wetin we want for do? Wetin we don't do? Which kind challenges them? We don't get them. And now how we want for continue as we become enter 2018. For inside this topic, I would like to use this chance for talk about with direct action where it take place now for make say Ambazonian their freedom for la Republic it dey for where it dey for we land against the law so make it come true. Before the declaration for restoration, una be want say make we form acting government for push and for direct with joint level so that make we control we own government from the political capital for Boya. Now una get an interim government where it be very active and very open. And some Ambazonian them where them get heart for work and their focus not only for bring with good results them till we go reach for Boya. We do form una restoration council and we go announce them for una small time. We no find say una go like make the member them for this council or parliament, make them be na the voice for we people them. Make it be na Ambazonian them, where them be dedicated and where them fit bring some new ideas them. The plan for this faithful group for men and women them. The one for we ambassadors them. We leaders where them stand for before. Country leader them. And all leader them for we train for freedom. Now for lead all Ambazonian them. For total freedom for Boya. The key for make this journey make it short and go quick. Now unity. We get for come together for seeker with people them where them they suffer. May we take unity from the shadow where it be for social media. Change them for the real life and the challenges where we face them every day as we go up for this we journey for restoration for we statehood. Where it be rough but for the same time it be correct. We people want say make we get real unity where it will shift with quarrel for corner. The focus not only for reach for Boya. I mean that kind unity where we'll be seeing for the wonderful days for the 22nd of September and the 1st of October. Where we people them be come out like one. Hold hands together. Then make talk for one voice. Say we not the fear for be free again. I mean that kind unity where we not be shown from all small corner them for we land. From the boundary for one. Go reach for Akwaya and down for Bakassi. Come out for the uphill Oku. Come out for the uphill for Oku. Go reach down from the plains. From Konawata for Victoria. Go reach the big Fako mountain. Yes, una unite. From Manu Center, where we people them don't show big determination. Sute go reach for Konawata for River Mungu. where even nature, the member will say, we no belong together again. This one na a call for people where them get strong support for we country. At the back say, make all we obey all the call, this call. How we manage reach for here? My fellow Ambazonian them. For 1953, Southern Cameroons, their representative them, for the Eastern House of Assembly for Enugu, where them be want for get self-government, them be talk say them not participate again, and them be come out for the House of Assembly. This one be been at the beginning for fight for freedom for Southern Cameroons. The land and region where God bless we for happily live inside and for grow we picking them for inside. Come reach today, we never ever get that independence where it not be supposed forget any condition. For this union with La République where it never ever exist since 1961, them don't illegally take over we land. Them she down on top all we things them. They make we people them for become like part of them. Treat we like useless people them for things them like for politics, economically and even socially. For more than 50 years, them don't deny we right for life, for liberty and even from enjoying happy moments. When I look back, I remember big people for politics like Emmanuel Mbela Lifafa Endele, John Gu Foncha, Solomon Tanden Muna, and Augustine Gomjua, where them be believed for the dream for independent Southern Cameroons, and they be fight the time where them till the time where them be die. Think about people where them be the fight for bring change, like Albert Mukong, where them maltreat and suffer ye inside La République their bad prison, where them they call them say Kondengi. Until say only because say it be fight against the injustice where it swallow Ambazonia them inside La République government. Think about big people for inside country like Ambassador Henry Fosun, Barrister Fongoji Dinka, Jolly Tombe, Mfongalamfo, Augustine Dangam, and plenty other one them where them don't sacrifice their life them so that make Ambazonia be free. Think about nationalists them like Cho Ayaba and Ebenezer Akwanga, where them don't live all their life for exile. The fight for free Southern Cameroons. When I remember the former Supreme Court Justice Aya Paula Bine, Barrister Felix Abobala, and Dr. Fontem Niba, where them suffer that bad condition them for Kondengi, because they be one say make La République fix with school system and with court system them, make them match with we culture. And not fit forget Comrade Tassan Wilfred and Barrister Bobga Harmony, where them they now for exile, because they be stand up against this system where them the force for be part of them. Them be na Ambazonian papa them, and them be na the true fighter them for support we country. If you not remember why you there for here, think about the boya students them, where them be rape them, kill them, arrest them, and the one where La République their police officer them, where them carry gun, they be make and make them wash for inside gutter water. Think about that lawyer them, where when they be the march, police officer them come beat them, humiliate them for public, seize their work cap and their work clothes them. When I remember the time where Member of Parliament for Jakiri, Honorable Joseph Weber, he be condemned the abomination them, where La République be the one for boya student them, for inside La République their house of assembly. Make una member 22nd September, where for peaceful way, more than 2 million of we for insight we learned for Amazonia and for other countries them, for the world. We will make them the whole world know about we fight for freedom. When I think about the declaration for we independence on the 1st of October, where we will be marched in millions, go for palace them, after the governing council it be declare we independence. They pay Bibina say la Republic armed forces then beat, then shoot, kill and kidnap with people them, where them not be get any weapons, where them be get na only peace plans and them be sing say no violence. If una still doubt why we dey for here, una remember those more than 400 Amazonian them, where la Republic armed forces, and some them where them not there for military, them kill them that time for we peaceful protests and gatherings them. I did think about Amin Benjamin, where he been a computer engineer and a good example for technology businessman, where la Republic soldier then shoot them on the 1st of October, just at the time for the big success for a life. He be study for India, and he come back, he really want to plant in knowledge for a country. But he no be no say them will cut a life short. I did also think about Assistant Mayor Fondu, Martin von Yembe, where them kill you with tear gas, not even for road, but for inside his own house for 1st October. How about the more than 800 them, where la Republic armed forces them and people where them not get, they not there for military, them shoot anyhow with live bullets even from a short distance, and them wound them for time where they will get their peaceful meetings then. I remember the 93-year-old grandmama, Mrs. Sarah Alpha for Ekona, where he get now head where he don't broke one side. After where armed forces then be forced enter a house, them torture he, hit you with gun for a forehead. I did also remember the 14-year-old girl Wifengla Eileen Fonla, where by miracle he survived the live bullet where they be shoot ye with them from a short distance. Them scatter a right eye and face for Kumbu. For the rest of his life, he no go ever see again, he no go hear fine, or he no go talk fine again. And he badly need money now for do some operation then, where them fit try for fix his face again small for outside country. I did think too about the 24-year-old Zama Beldwin, where he stay for Mancon. Then be shoot you for back for my 6 Mancon for October 1st. Them scatter his spinal cord, the way where them not fit do anything again with them. He go remain for wheelchair for the rest of his life. Time where the thing happen, Zama be just finish high school, and if he want for go university, go study science. We remember the more than 4,000 Amazonia them, where them don't either lock them for prison for la Republic, those where them be kidnap them, those where they kill them, or where them don't just lost. I remember the 42-year-old Zenjo Germain, single mother for an 8-year-old boy, where he been an office assistant for Victoria. Then be arrested from his house on the 21st of September for no reason. Them go lock him for SED for Yaoundé. And after that, them charge he say he sponsor terrorism and separation like the other Amazonian them, where them don't arrest them. Them transfer he for judicial police, and now he dey for Kondengi Central Prison, where them never ever judge him. Importantly, I did think about activists them, journalists and teachers them, like Mancho Bibixi, Penn Terence, Ezelacha Martin, T. Conrad, Kwabe Zaks, Ta Emil Agwe, Tangwa Marvin, our Zenyanga Jr. and Kinga Valentine, where them still dey suffer in the hands of the brutal policemen and warders them, where they dey look them like second-class citizens and slaves them for La Republic. I don't tell this long story now for make una know say we no be choose make the situation dey as it dey now so, but say them be force am for we. Teachers and lawyers them join talk say make them find place so that make them she don't discuss the things where it be the worry we, but no man hear. La Republique instead go do na bribery and corruption. They try for divide with leaders them. When they not be succeed for bribe and corrupt them decide now for show up on eye and brutality and for arrest people them anyhow. Today, as I just talk, Yaoundé their prison, them flop with innocent people them, where them don't deny them justice, and their only crime na say because they be Amazonian them. Now the same thing they happen for Boya, when na only last week where we hear say them don't poison chop give them for about 500 other people them where them lock them. Bamenda, Bafoussam and Douala prisons, them don't flop. Plenty them dey too, where they not fit count them, where they don't die, where La Republique the army they don't kill them, bury them for mass grave them, where we never yet discover them. Now so, about 40,000 refugees them dey for Nigeria. Now place this way we dey and how we do reach for here. Now, I would like to use this time for thank His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, President for the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the governor them for Cross River State, Benue State, Taraba State, and the good brothers and sisters them, too, where them don't open or they don't accept we, say make we people them can live for inside their country. May God bless them and may God bless Nigeria. For family members them, for people where them don't die, where them don't get wound, where them don't lose, and where them be kidnapped. We want tell una say we dey think and pray for una. We want make una know say we too dey mourn and we be sad just like una too. My fellow Amazonian them, make am clear why direct action na the only thing for do now. Any fight for freedom get 4 big steps them. One na for gather true information for proof say thing where you dey fight for it be true. Another one na for clean una self from dirty, and for direct action na the next one. We don't go through all these steps them for La Republique. The truth say La Republique don't use force for change we school them and we cut them, make them dysfunctional like their own. It be confirmed since 1961. International organization them, like the International Crisis Group and Amnesty International, them don't confirm this reality too. Catholic and Protestant churches them for Amazonia, with more than 80% of their churches, them for the Cameroons them don't put down this injustice too, and them don't try for advise La Republique. America, England, France, them don't condemn this thing where La Republique forces them they abuse the Amazonian their rights. And them they encourage the two countries them say make them make dialogue. The African Union and the United Nations, they don't talk the same thing. Because of those conditions them, the leaders them for Amazonia, them want to negotiate with La Republique for a peaceful separation so that we will live peacefully with them as neighbors. We leaders them be take the first step as them be promises schools them go fit stop strike on the 8th of February 2018. But for more than 1 year now, where we will start ghost towns, civil disobedience, and peaceful demonstrations them. The President for la République don't intentionally deny with demand for self-governance. He not even get sorry heart for the people, for the family them, for the innocent Ambazonian them where them don't kill them, they wound them, or where them don't disappear for inside Ambazonia. La République instead call winners say secessionists and terrorists them. And then he don't order the armed forces them to make them shoot and kill Ambazonian them. For make the situation worse, Paul Biya be declare war over 8 million Ambazonia them and over we land on the 30th of November. My fellow Ambazonian them, it be clear for we now and for people them for other country them say La République and Ambazonia na two separate country them with clear boundaries, different court and school system them, with different fashion them, where them be recognized by other countries them. This one are the strong bitter truth them. Why where we dey for this road for the total independence, where no man no fit stop them. If La République continue for deny for take part of this good faith negotiation, separation where it come na through fight, it go end up for bring winner that kind of know your neighbor way it exists between Israel and Palestine. So when them be declare war on we, them be think their own say it go be na secret for break we back, end with determination and with courage for follow with natural unshakable right to freedom and self-determination. But with young people them, they don't show big toughness and courage, even for front some level for difficulty where we not fit even measure them. The power and the courage for we young people them take Paul Biya by surprise, and the government they now be with big shame for their face. I feel honored and proud say we get young people where them get that kind of high spirit in Ambazonia, southern Cameroons. We get young people where them prefer for die than for live again with the corrupt and wicked regime for La République. This temporary government be for young people their back, and it is support them because self-defense na international human right where it be covered under the Charter of the United Nations. The forces of occupation them for we land, especially that one them where them send them for Manfe and the rest for Manu. Them don't just see for themselves. Say even if army get weapon, them get good training like weighty, them not fit break the will for people where them don't deny them of their own human dignity and freedom. Because say we youth them take courage for stand up against the stranger, against the stranger them where them occupy we land, we hear now say mama them for soldier them for La République du Cameroon, them they cry aloud, they call their pikin them for come out for La République army. Say make them stop for fight war where it not make sense against the peaceful people of Ambazonia. The other day, Le Messager newspaper really report say about 700 of La République their soldier them where them be sent am for go fight for Manfe, them don't come out for army because them too they no want for die while fighting a war where it no make sense. If Francophones them they come out army, they deny for fight, how much more will they expect we Ambazonian brothers them where them still there for army? Why una want for go fight war against una own brothers and sisters them? At the beg una for come back home, join we, make we fight a cause where it get more sense and dignity. Wait till we get them in mind. Now, make I talk about the vision for we direct action for independence. We plan na for see say make the international community them recognize Ambazonia like independent, democratic and sovereign state. At the same time, the interim government they work on a statement for bring back complete independence for Ambazonia. First thing na for show cultural group them. It be well proven say Ambazonia na an individual cultural group with their education, law and politics where it comot from northern zone go reach for southern zone with 13 counties wey na Boyo, Bui, Donga Manto, Fako, Kupe Mwaningoba, Lebialem, Manu, Meme, Menchum, Mezam, Momo and Gokitunja. The second one na history of institutional assimilation, annihilation and marginalization. Say it be clear, say Ambazonian them, they don't suffer all these things them since 1961. Make we remember we self for the action them for the people way them be there before, like late Dr. John Bufoncha, Prime Minister of West Cameroon and Vice President of the Federal Republic of Cameroon from October 1961 to May 13, 1965, where he lead the delegation of the Southern Cameroon's National Council, SCNC, to the United Nations for 1994, for ask say make them support their movement for self-determination for the two English-speaking regions them under Paul Biya, a dictatorial government for Cameroon. Before that time, he be done resign from the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement CPDM for 1990 because of institutional assimilation and marginalization of Ambazonians. The interim government they continue for work with the Ambazonian Papa them where them still they alive for show this need at the international level. The number 3 stage na independent representative system for government. The resolutions for the 4th conclave where it be hold for Nigeria, it be form an acting government of Ambazonia with some strategic department them, and my humble self Sisiku AyukTabe I be take the position for the first president. How where the need be, I don't then form a cabinet where it be made of ministerial departments them, where na dedicated secretaries of states them be the leaders them, and all of them they work hard for develop and produce guidelines them with strategies them how we go operate and manage with sectors them under their departments. Now because of this, where them they call we land say the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, even though inside UN book them know we say Southern Cameroons. The 4th stage now the economic means and stability. According to one report by the International Crisis Group for 2017, UK and some other developing countries them they be against the idea say make Southern Cameroons them get full independence because them may think say them not be get enough resources them for raise enough money for themselves. And two, them be want for avoid for form plenty small country them. Prove them don't be sins for prove them wrong. For sure say they fit take care of their own country. The interim government they prepare guidelines and rules them where them they show the strategies them where it go show say Ambazonia get economic means and say it be stable enough for protect with new state. These documents them go also show say these means them no go make La République poor when Ambazonia will get the full independence. Stage 5 na say some other option not dey. Independence na right where them not deny am. The interim government they work with other people of interest for show say some option not dey where e pass independence. Although France and UK they be treat Cameroon like a country under their control according to the law, e be na a territory where e be get its own government. Article 22 for the League of Nations Covenant for June 1919 dey talk say the power for authority where dem be use am for the colonies dem and territories dem because of war, dem be don stop for be under the control of the states. The way dem be the rule am first time. The regime of trusteeship where dem be introduced am for 1945 by the new UN where dem be create am. E be grant more rights dem for colonies dem and territories dem, and this one be na in line with the UN their wish for gradually stop colonization. Stage 6 na cultural groups. With social groups dem be made up of traditional rulers and different cultural group dem for country and for outside country. The interim government dey try for see say make e engage dem for give big support for Ambazonia. Dem dey always show this one na through referendum, just like how we ancestors and we papa dem be vote for inside referendum for 1961 for join la Republic. Number 7 stage na support from nations and international community. This one don be na the main diplomatic offensive where the former governing council and former governing council e be carry am out, and it will continue for be the main task for the interim government. We fit only talk say some support don be when a government official could not recognize Ambazonia as a state and then offer for host Ambazonia their embassy. And on behalf of the people for Ambazonia, I would like to thank Mr. Arne Gereke, Member of Parliament for Free Voters Party in Germany, where he take our case, he enter with them for European Union, make them discuss them for day. After where national government, them don't recognize Ambazonia and host with embassy them. And when African Union and United Nations, them don't accept the referendum. Now so way it will be say Ambazonia don't be recognized as an independent democratic and sovereign state for inside international community of nations. This dream is support all with conversations them and with direct actions them. Fellow Ambazonians, as I did look before, economy could still be in a weighty way, it be more important for me. The economy go be na the rope where it go save with lives them. If we not get strong foundation for we economy, with social models and social welfare, then go be at risk. Last week, for some big meeting with we international partners and friendly partners then they ask me why I think say we be ready for the repair or for repair with independence now. And wait till I sure and wait till I sure say we no go turn back for being another failed state. I look the determination for inside my people their eyes, and I see the answer. And yes, we be ready for our independence because of the following reasons then. The skills, the knowledge and the experience where we get them. With natural resources and with political maturity. I know say plenty of we go hurry for talk say we been a people, we get a territory and we get government now. But the question where it go come for man in head now say now how these people, this territory and this government they will fit be maintained. I guarantee una say we country will survive. It will be peaceful and successful. The people for southern Cameroons them know the highest book for inside Africa. And I fit beat my chest, say we fit easily get one person with college or high school certificate for inside every home for southern Cameroons. The opportunities where we go get them for we natural resources them be plenty. From we fertile farmland them where them be good for farming, timber, cocoa, coffee, tea, heavy gold, iron ore, bauxite, diamond, oil, and gas deposit them. And as people where we be hardworking and lively, we will be na the food basket for the sub-region. I understand the uneasiness and the doubt for we brother and sister them, where them they work with the government for La République and private institution them for southern Cameroons. Yes, I be inside una shoe them, and I feel the fear for inside una. The questions where them the dodge all we as we badly need this independence na say, now how prepared we be for get them. What if we get this independence tomorrow? Then what will be the next thing? We go call now who for we electricity, telephone, water, medicine them, gasoline, shipping, road and airport them, and even hospital them, where them go maintain only with basic needs them and with living standards. I dey assure una say the interim government they make serious arrangements them with big companies them and people them way them get with interest for US, China, UK, France, Nigeria, South Africa, and Germany, and them be ready for step in, then offer their products and services them to southern Cameroons. I dey assure una say we dey do plenty work for background, away from the noise and the madness where it take place for social media. And Yaoundé know about some of these engagements them with friendly country them. And this one they explain why them be hopeless and them they behave wild for we people them. We most important thing go be now for open good farm to market road them, for make transportation for we crops them from farm to market, make it be easy. Particularly for Nigeria, we go make we sector for information technology make it be stronger. We go make Silicon Mountain we main IT hub for the region, and we go make we service industry make it grow through small business them, and for support and encourage we young businessmen them. Question for school. Una permit me make a shift attention small for the long-lasting question for back to school. Plenty people them dey ask am whether school go still open on the 8th as we be first announce am. Una go remember say for the announcement we be give the condition them under which school be get for open. Some of the condition them be say make La République withdraw in military men from we streets. Say make them move Mancho PPC and thousands of the other people them unconditionally. As how we already know, none of these requests them never be respected as I talk now. On the other hand, them they still kill hundreds of we people them every day. We instead get more people for inside prisons today, where them plenty pass as them be day, the time where we be make this condition them. The situation even worse when you check thing where it happen for Manu now. Particularly Manu, schools no fit reopen because all pikin them dey for exile. When are the troops of occupation, them force them for day. Teachers them too, them either dey for refugee camp or them too don't run, go hide for some place where we not know. If the terrorist forces of La République them never kill them, plenty schools them for Manu and for plenty places them for Manu, them be burnt down by soldiers of gendarmes them for La République to Cameroon. As we don't see them recently, how them the burn house them for Kembon. Because of this sharp truth and this setback, we dey ask ourselves how we want make pikin dem go school where plenty of the school dem no dey exist again. How we fit talk make pikin dem go school where La Republic terrorist forces dem go burn dem alive where dem dey sleep as dem be burn that one dem for PSS Bafut. How we fit talk say make pikin dem go school when the forces of La Republic dem go rape them and steal from them. How we fit make say make pikin dem go school with a high level for insecurity where e dey for we street dem and where e dey for we street dem where dem be occupied by gendarmes, soldiers, police, ready for victimize them, shoot and kill them just because they be na Ambazonian dem. How we fit make pikin dem go school where we street dem be covered with secret agents dem where dem dey spy and be ready for kidnap any pikin without any guilty conscience, and they go run even ask say make you pay before you take your pikin. How we fit talk say make pikin dem go school where pikin dem for Manfe and the rest of Manu dem no fit go. How we fit talk say make pikin dem go school where their friend dem, their teachers and their friend dem either dey for refugee camps or dem dey suffer for inside prison. That one go be na poor judgment, that one go be na carelessness, and above all lack of togetherness with our brothers and sisters dem for Manu and other places dem for Ambazonia where this problem don hit them even harder. E go show say we don ignore we sense of caring and feeling for one another when na something that way we be good at doing. I go like for take this time for repeat the condition them under which we fit consider school for resume. Your interim government go immediately encourage say make schools reopen when La République du Cameroon don fulfill the following condition them. So 1. When them don't move all their troops them from all the towns, markets, farms and streets them for Ambazonia. When them go down release Mancho BBC and all other Ambazonians them, where them dey now for La Republic prisons for La Republic prisons them unconditionally. When all refugees them don't come safely settle back for their home, and then when all refugees them come safely settle back for their home them, and when them go down start the process for compensate for the damages them where them don't cause them for them and for the other people them all over Ambazonia. Now the condition that where it go make interim government make it permit say make school start. We dey encourage all parents them for keep their pikin them for house because of their safety. The good thing na say when all things don't be settled, that pikin them could don't get a better future than the one way La Republic dey offer now. Parliament. For the past 1 year, we don't beg Southern Cameroon's parliamentarians them and senators them. Say make them copy example for thing where it be happen for Enugu for 1953 with the Eastern House of Assembly. Them comot La Republique their parliament, come back for Buya, come join the struggle. So far, apart from Honorable Joseph Weber, all of them still there for Yaoundé. Now their terms them don't finish. Unfortunately for them, we don't decide say La Republique not go organize any elections again for we land. We still invite all the representatives them, say make them take time now, search their souls, and then join the revolution before it become late. We don't reach for some point for this revolution now, where no man fit the dana for corner line again. Fellow Ambazonian them, with freedom Fellow Amazonian them, with freedom that we give them. Fellow Amazonian them, with freedom that we given right, we not fit ever turn back or surrender, or the blood for we fallen heroes them, like the blood for Abel, it go cry against we. For the fourth conclave, we be declared Mancho Bibixi the face for this revolution, for the restoration of we statehood. We do remember ye, and we thank ye for your patriotism, leadership, sincerity, and courage in the face of the enemy in captivity. I know say una plenty be worried today after way una hear say e no be the feel fine. I want make una know say them dey look after ye, and the doctor don't confirm say e no get any serious health problem now. We no fit forget the rests of we fellow brothers and sisters them, where them lock am too illegally. Comrades Penn Terence, Asa Patrick Ndango, Abang Maxwell, Numvi Walters, and hundreds more where them dey inside La Republique imprisoned. We dey fight for honor we elder statesmen them. Barrister von Gorgi Dinka, Ambassador Henry Fosun, Molanjo Litombe, Dr. Mfongalamfo, Pa Augustine Dangam, Professor Carlson Anyangwe, and plenty other one them. We no go ever go back, and we no go surrender until we finish the work for free Ambazonia, where we other leaders them, where them don't die, them be start am, like His Excellency John Go Foncha, His Excellency Dr. Emile Endele, His Excellency Augustine Gumjwa, His Excellency S.T. Muna, Chief Ayamba, Pa Albert Mukon, Dr. Bernard Fonlon, and plenty other one them. We never ever go this far for free we country, so we not fit go back for we vomit. We never ever see all Ambazonian them be dedicated for this kind strong way for free Ambazonia. No man never ever imagine say all we people them for all over Ambazonia from all walks of life, like teachers and lawyers, taxi drivers and Okada riders, professionals them with buy and sell on them, farmers, with people where them deserve for La Republique security forces, the one them where they not get work, youth them, nurses and doctors them, say them will come together with that kind of strong decision. May we continue to stand against and all kind of brutality them, and make we remain resistant till we get we country back. Country where they respect democratic institution them and human rights values them. A country where na people and not the power them go be in charge. This one will always be na the pillar for we country and we community them. Make we thank God, say He don't take we this far, and make we thank He for before, for plenty victories them, where He get them for we. When I permit me, make I end this speech with words from Afeni Shaku and Frantz Fanon. For history, no man never ever beg for the moral sense for the person where he be the oppress ye, say make he give ye freedom. This one Afeni Shaku. Freedom where them fight, forget them, better pass freedom where them arrange them. Frantz Fanon. Short live the struggle. Long live the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. May God bless una all. Ambazonia.